Not a question. You're the best pastor. You know, I've said that for 2 years.
Next.
I'm glad to hear other people start saying it. Again, this is us. This is us me answering your questions. This is us stooping to talk to people like you for about 1 hour. And it pains us to do it, but we're happy to do it in a way because it drives engagement up. And we love you very much. What's the name of the football player that gave a 6-minute sermon? Just look it up. Next. Just take that exact thing and put it in a search engine. If you marry somebody that's looking to get offended, your marriage is going to be awful.
I'm going to play golf a lot this summer, John, just so you know, heads up.
Who bought you the clubs?
You did.
Who bought you the shoes?
You did.
That's right. Anything to get you out of the house. Next.
Wait, someone said, what if you're already married?
Tough luck. Swing and a miss. Yeah, there's questions you have to ask before you're married, and there's questions once you're married, it's tough luck. You can't ask about the property after you've bought it. Hey, what about this sinkhole? Too late, it's yours. Just for anybody that's tuning in, that's not marijuana smoke. That's crystal meth. Well, that's nice. Thank you, my Dutch friends. All the best. I can't be comfortable wearing wooden shoes. I can't even imagine the size of the blisters on your feet as you go to visit the windmill. Next. Welcome to Revival Today, sponsored by Cheech and Chong. No, it's fine. It's cool. It's a one-time thing. I don't care.
It's fine. It's fine.
Better than if it's blown in my face.
True.
So as we go into the supernatural today, what welcome to Elijah List. Oh, this is where? This is live?
Wow, that's live.
Wow, that's awesome. That's where we're staying, so that's where the staff stands. So if you want to do a reverse Google image
how much
search
money would you give me to do a cartwils down that hill? How much money right now?
No, just go do it.
No, I can't.
I've given you a ton of money.
No.
I've given you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
There's got to be some green up in this piece. Go ahead, Rom, go. Rom, do it, Rom.
Both of you.
Rom, go do it.
Yes. Multi-ethnic cartwheels. Wow. His sister said, I don't know if he knows how to do a cartwheel. Now, if he got eaten by a bear right now on camera, that would be the ultimate broadcast. Wait, what about you, Ada?
I hesitated. He did it so well.
Do it real quick.
No. And you know what? His ankle twisted a little bit.
Look at Camila just hawking for the seat to open up. When you left, she was like rooting for you to get mauled by a bear so she could take the... You know, it looks nice here. You know, there's like you have to watch out for bears at all times. There's a guy my dad knows that lives up here. He had an extra thick door built that's like 2 feet thick of solid oak because 5 times since he's lived at his house, a bear charged him on his way to his house. He made it in the house and shut the door, and the bear slammed into the door. So if he had like a Lowe's or Home Depot door, he'd come right into the living room. Did we lose 70 viewers during that time? Were we at 320 ever? What was our peak?
It's 350 right now.
I would have thought people would have enjoyed the multi-ethnic cartwheeling. All right, let me try to stay focused. 3 weeks into pastoring a church that's been planted. Name 3 do's in order to see growth.
Do's, like what
3
does that
things
mean?
you should
must do. You must have as the pastor.
3 things he should do to see growth.
You must have a solid children.
Hold on. Spirit Reboot said, let's stop worrying about growth and just make sure it's a place where God is welcome. The growth will take care of itself. Well, probably the stupidest thing I've read today, because that's not true. There is an art there's an art to ministry, and I can tell from your comment you know nothing about the ministry. So how about we do less talky and more listening and getting a feel for the ministry, which she is. But I also don't want to overdo it. You know, a kid should be a kid. That's I learned that from Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese, where a kid should be a kid. Is there a demon of fear or something, a fear, an emotion? There might be a spelling and grammar demon loose in this question. Is there a demon of fear or something, a fear, an emotion that turns to torment? Can we send someone to check on whoever asked this question? Sounds like they're having a little bit of a rough time. Is there a demon of fear or something, a fear, an emotion that turns to torment? You're going to have to rephrase that in a coherent sentence, because I'm not being like cruel. I don't know. There is a fear is demonic. God has not given us a spirit of fear. Now that word salad you put after that, you're on your own. Next, I wouldn't drink for pain. I wouldn't smoke medical marijuana for pain. But you don't get addicted to Advil. I've tried. I've crushed it up. I've snorted it. It doesn't do anything for you. So you don't get addicted to it. Tide.
See,
the best ice cream and the best frozen custard. It's like, you want to know, it's like asking grade A king crab legs or lobster.
I'd rather have soft serve than anything. I don't even care for
Are you out of
frozen
your mind? Boy,
custard.
you are
I'm
from
not.
Massachusetts.
I'm telling you,
Soft serve.
soft serve with chocolate
Soft
jimmies.
serve is the Section 8 of ice cream. Next.
You are awful.
It's not a sin to take Advil. My opinion, it shouldn't be a sin to take Percocet, but the federal judge, no.
Right.
I just want to go on record and saying I never liked Kirk Franklin's music. I feel like someone's yelling at me from a bus stop. It sounds like a nice gospel song with somebody that's on crack yelling at you. You know what I always thought would be a great collaboration? Would be, who's the lady that sang Shout to the Lord All the Earth? Darlene Zschech. Darlene Zschech and Kirk Franklin. Shout to the Lord all the earth, let us sing. Let us sing now! Power and majesty, praise to the King now! Continue. During the event, Harris listed off her party's recent accomplishments, including making Juneteenth a national holiday. Yeah, congratulations. One less day to trade stocks. I hate those days. Passing gun safety laws, seeking student loan forgiveness, appointing a black Supreme Court justice, and defending and promoting LGBTQ freedoms. Which, again, just keep that up. I want an explanation from somebody with pink hair and a nipple ring about how you get to LGBTQ, because the T is trans, right? Gender is fluid. There's no such thing as gender. Gender is a societal construct. And there's definitely not two genders. So that creates a problem for the L's, because you have to be a chick to be an L. The G's, because you have to be a societally constructed, uniform gendered man to be a G. And then B. The B is for bisexual. Bi is a smart people word for two.
Right.
So you can't be bisexual if there's like 31 sexuals. So really, I foresee a civil war coming between the trans flag and the original rainbow flag, because you can't have both. You either can have LGs and Bs, or you can have Ts, but you can't have LGBT. That T is a glaring problem. That T is calling LGs and Bs liars. That T is a giant middle finger in the acronym to the LGs and Bs. And then Q is basically like the N word for gay people just sticking around. Does anyone actually identify as queer that isn't from like the 1800s? I got a problem with your whole acronym. LGBT, all right, I'll go with it though. LGBTQ freedoms and women's rights to murder her baby through abortion. How'da?
I'm thinking, because I think it can be.
Oh, I didn't know if you were thinking. I looked over and it looked like Joe Biden at the Juneteenth celebration. I was waiting for you to slowly bring your hand up to your nose like he does now. This is Joe Biden everywhere he is now.
Kind of look like him right there too, a little.
Yeah, you do.
Hey, President Biden, there's nuclear Russian warships off the coast of Miami. You know, if you're in Dallas and say your whole world has been shattered, your church world has been shattered in this last week. I've had like 9 churches collapse in 3 days. You got an option. Revival Today Church Fort Worth, 7200 Denton Highway, Watauga, Texas. No molesting. It's a no molesting zone. And same in Pittsburgh, we have the same policy. No, we're huge on just not molesting people. Build a life you don't want to take a break from. Rather than planning a vacation, build a life you don't want to take a break from. Now I'm doing both. I'm going to take a vacation at the end of the summer, and I might not take my phone with me. I might just come back and find out what's left after the 2 weeks. The only thing is then I couldn't go on Twitter, and I love Twitter. You could take everything else from me, my family,
You're taking
everything.
it.
But
That's
if you leave me
fine.
with Twitter,
That's fine.
all I need to be happy is Twitter, and a Gulfstream 550 and
Okay.
expensive necklace
All right.
and shoes that are handmade from Italy, and I can be very happy. Spent the day yesterday morning. Adonis was looking to break a 4-year slump catching fish, and there it is. She did. That's
There it is.
24 inch or 26 inch?
24.
24 inch rainbow trout. Appropriate fish for Gay Pride Month. Look at that's pure joy right there. Look at the beautiful nails. Nobody like Adonis. Then she got some bait. Couple of little ones. There's me.
Lots of little ones.
Anywhere you take me, I'll be on my phone.
Literally, that was you the entire time.
That'll be me in heaven. If you need me.
No.
You notice you never hear me preach any messages against social media addiction. I'm all for it.
Legit,
I'm the Artie
It was
Lang of
great
social
to
media
have you
addiction.
there. Like, honestly, it was really good to spend time as a family, but it was pointless.
Are you serious? I was on my phone the whole time.
You were on your phone. 90. So were you.
Here.
I'm cold.
She's cold. Let her
What
be.
enough. Cold enough. And she wants
You
the
can go
camera
inside
time.